Hello and welcome to The Countdown. Today's special, an in-depth analysis of UPS's external and internal with a focus on strategy. United Parcel Service Inc. It's a package delivery company that provides transportation, logistics, and financial services in the United States and internationally. It operates in three segments: U.S. domestic package, international package, and supply chain and freight. The U.S. domestic package segment engages in the time-definite delivery of letters, documents, and packages in the United States. The international package segment offers air and ground delivery of small packages and letters to approximately 220 countries and territories. The supply chain and freight segment provides forwarding and logistics services such as supply chain design and management, freight distribution, custom brokerage, mail and consulting services in approximately 195 countries and territories. In addition, the company offers various technology solutions for automated shipping, visibility and billing, information technology systems and distribution facilities to various industries comprising healthcare, technology, consumer retail, and a portfolio of financial services that provides customers with short-term working capital, government-guaranteed lending, global trade financing, credit cards, and export financing. Finally, it operates a fleet of approximately 99,800 package cars, vans, tractors, and motorcycles, an air fleet of 527 aircraft, and 33,800 containers used to transport cargo in its aircraft. The company was founded in 1907 and is headquartered in Atlanta, Georgia. In terms of the industry, UPS operates in a market estimated to be worth £16.4 billion. That grew 20.6% in 2010. Over 2.3 million people are employed over many players, resulting in a balanced industry structure. Freight logistic companies either manage their own distribution system or manage it on behalf of another third-party logistic. Over 60% of UK shipments are carried by these third parties. Two main sectors defined by UK National Post, Royal Mail, and private sector representing 51% of the total market. The sector's revenue has seen an increase of 53.2% in 2010. But hey, market trends have been changing, notably with the online retail getting more and more popular, affecting delivery companies in a positive way, with an increase of 19% reaching £31.5 billion during the first 6 months of 2011. Moreover, Postcom has imposed for letters less than 350 grams valued less than £1 licenses to send mail. 57 businesses have registered with Postcom. Finally, fuel and insurance prices have pressured couriers on their profit margins by being forced to include fuel surcharge to their services. But hey, now let's have a look at the pest analysis published by the Song Group. In terms of political factors, UPS is subject to complex aviation, transportation, environmental, security, labor, employment, and other governmental laws and regulations in all the countries in which it operates. In addition, their business is impacted by laws and regulations that affect global trade, including tariff and trade policies, export requirements, taxes, and other restrictions and charges. Now, economically, the fortunes of the transport and logistics industry are closely connected to the economic cycle. Consumers and businesses demand for goods and services, which inevitably translates into higher demand for transports and logistics services. Inflation is forecast to increase in price, which will hurt the industry in two ways. Consumers may continue to regulate their spending tightly, and rising inflation increases up the cost of making deliveries. From 2012, inflation is forecast to begin decreasing by 1.5%. Forecast UK GDP growth is expected to be modest in the next 5 years. The return to economic growth will be positive for the industry. This will be reflected by increased sales of larger high street items that may need delivering. Let's move to the social-cultural aspect. Online shopping continues to boom in the UK, driven by faster broadband services and the popularity of auction sites such as eBay. UK shoppers spent 14% more on online sales in 2009 than in 2008, despite the economy being in a recession. For those courier and express companies that serve the online sector, this market is of increasing importance. The UK population is forecast to increase by 0.7% year-on-year over the next 5 years, reaching 64.3 million by 2015. An increasing population should be of benefit to the industry. However, younger generations are less inclined to use the National Post as a form of communication. Finally, the technological factors. Logistics industry has become a technology-driven industry. Companies are constantly looking for ways to innovate in order to gain competitive advantage, reduce cost, and improve customer service and interactivity. The main technologies affecting the industry include transport technologies such as electric vehicles and reduction of CO2 emissions, digital administration such as electronic signatures for proof of delivery, vehicle routing, scheduling, as well as warehousing automation and management systems are helping to improve efficiency and effectiveness. Radio frequency identification (RFID) can be used to track and trace merchandise assets throughout the supply chain. Next up is Porter's five forces. Bargaining power of suppliers are low due to the ease of switching. Moreover, large shipping corridors influence supplier costs due to bulk buying. Threat of new entrants are also low, with high fixed costs for establishing international transportation networks. Threat of substitute product is low as well due to high online presence and shipping services seen as commodities. Bargaining power of buyer is on the other hand very high. There are loads of price-sensitive buyers and low switching costs. In conclusion, competitive rivalry is relatively high, resulting in an oligopolistic industry with the main following competitors: United States Postal Service, Dutch Post, and Société Nationale des Chemins de Fer Français, a French rail transport company. Now that we've covered the external, let's have a look at the internal. And by this, let's start by the financials. All data is of November 2011. The enterprise value is of $75.1 billion with a profit margin of 7.58%. UPS has $52.36 billion of revenue and a gross profit of $37.86 billion, resulting in a revenue per share of $53. Its total cash is of $5.64 billion and a debt of $12.17 billion. Finally, UPS trades at $70.78 as of November 11. In terms of brand equity, UPS has built a leading and trusted brand that stands for quality service, reliability, and product innovation. The distinctive appearance of the vehicles and the friendliness and helpfulness of company drivers are major contributors to the company equity. On the ethics side, UPS's economic responsibilities maintained a strong financial position despite the recession by some cost-cutting measures such as freezing new hires and lowering annual bonuses. On legal responsibility, UPS complies with all the regulations of each country in which it operates. With regard to ethical responsibilities, UPS has created a code of business conduct in which it is essential to maintaining its reputation for honesty, quality, and integrity. Finally, UPS's philanthropic responsibility is largely taken into account. Local non-profit organizations around the world received more than 1.2 million hours of volunteer time for UPS employees last year. Among the several eco-friendly options taken by the company, there are alternative fuel vehicles, carbon-neutral shipping, airline biofuels, and eco-responsible packaging. Quickly moving to strengths and weaknesses, UPS's strong points are the brand name and reputation, a strong distribution network, long experience in their field, a strong financial position, and a broad and differentiated portfolio of services. Its weaknesses comprise of an increasing debt and many legal proceedings. And finally, the moment you've all been waiting for: UPS's strategy. UPS is leading the package delivery service across the world by using focused, differentiated strategy. The market leader's four golden rules are integrity, humility, leadership, and respect. Despite the fast economic situation and of the most recent Euro market threat, UPS says the company is stronger than ever and positioned for growth. Shareholders agree with this statement, knowing that 29% of them are actually employees. The shareholder analysis comes to show that the customers, employees, and stakeholders are the key players for the company. Now, are these strategies working? At least for the employees with a 5% turnover, and we already know it's working for customers too. Therefore, on the stakeholders side, they admit they're not huge fans of risky decisions, especially in the current economy. UPS just launched 2 new services as part of their strategy to listen to customer feedback. One is UPS Return Exchanges and UPS Mind Time, adapting to customer availability. Key factors to success are good supply chain management, customer-oriented, heavy investors in new tech, human resource management, CSR. So, as last words, this is how UPS went from being a truck company with some technology to a technology company with lots of trucks. Now we all know more about UPS's external and internal environment. I would like to say a big thank you to the Song Group for their dedicated work and in-depth research. See you soon for our next show.